this speech, I think the listeners will have a better understanding of fast food and the dangers of it and why it's become such a danger to the world, basically. It has many dangers, and it's not just calories, because that's what a lot of people see as a danger in fast foods. But calories are a big concern in it, as well as the grams of fat, the sugars, and the salt that is in it. It has become basically a normal thing for families to go out to fast food places to eat their meals because it's quick, it's easy, it's cheap. If you eat fast food, it will completely corrupt your diet. I'm not saying necessarily that it will completely harm you in your diet, because fast food once or twice a week is not as bad as eating it once a day. So obviously it doesn't hurt you that bad if you eat it once or twice a week. But the average American, on a poll that I found online, eats fast food 1 to 2 times a week. But there are many other people in the world that eat fast food way more times than 1 or 2 times a week, almost every day, just because it is quick and easy and it's cheap. Many people, live off it. They can't afford to go out to nice places, and sometimes they think it's cheaper just to go get fast food instead of go to the grocery store and to buy food in bulk or anything like that. I found an interesting statement online. It's just something that you should think about. If you consider a basic medium meal at Burger King, and it consisting of a Whopper with cheese, French fries, and a vanilla shake, which this seems like a normal meal for many people. In just that meal, eaten in about 10 minutes, are 87 grams of fat and 1,480 calories. And that's, if you get a meal anywhere else, anything like that, it'll be the same. Grams of fat eaten in a day should not exceed 65 grams for a healthy diet. And just that meal alone, maybe a lunch or a dinner, completely surpasses that, by 20 plus grams of fat. Also, calories that should be consumed within a day for a healthy diet are about 2,000. So in one meal, you're already taking up more than half of the calories to be consumed in a day, which isn't necessarily bad if you don't plan on eating again that day. But if you plan on eating again that day, you're going to want to stick with something light because you ate such a high calorie food. But caloric intake basically depends on the type of person that you are. If you're athletic, if you work out, if you burn off all the calories, then you can go ahead and do that. It's not as dangerous as if you're just eating it and you don't have a normal workout routine. If you just sit around most of your day, most of your life, that's where it gets pretty dangerous. Even the sauces, like the ranch sauce that you get for chicken, or tartar sauce, or barbecue, honey mustard in those little tubs, those are upwards of 10 grams of fat each. That's 1/6 of your grams of fat, and just the little side dishes of sauce for your food. Fast food, if you eat it too much, no matter what kind of person you are, if you work out every day, you run marathons, it'll cause heart diseases. It'll just tear up your system. It'll clog your arteries. It'll The food will stick to your ribs. This is very unhealthy if you eat it too much. The reason it is so dangerous is because it is cooked with excess grease and oil. The fryers in there have so much grease and oil, it's just ridiculous. Like I said, if you eat 1 to 2 times a week, it's fine, but if you choose fast food as your sort of last resort, it's just too many calories to eat too often. Many fast food meals, like I said earlier, are 1,000 plus in calories, so you're eating over half of your, what you should consume to be a healthy diet. It's completely unhealthy. I got a visual aid here, a couple actually. This is a Hardee's Thick Burger. Looks good, right? It is 910 calories in itself, just the burger, so not including, the fries and the drink that you get with the meal. Sauces, like I was talking about earlier, they're upwards of 10 grams of fat in just each of those containers. 10 grams of fat, so a normal family meal nowadays is getting to be fast food because many people can't afford to go out and eat at the nice dinner places every day now, or even 2 or 3 times a week, because the economy's doing bad. They got to save some of their money, so they think, why not go to a fast food place? The kids like it. It's cheaper. It's quicker. Some families don't like to cook. Maybe they're tired from coming home to work and they just don't want to cook. So, they'll pick up something for their kids on the way home, which is easy for them, but it's, unhealthy. People that are tired after work will just stop and get something. They're too tired to cook the food. And it's just quick food for them to get, some energy back in their bodies. And like I said earlier, fast food is seen as, it's just, you're on the road and you see a fast food place and it's just a quick snack, but really it's not just a snack. It's a lot of calories. It's almost like a meal. Even just, a cheeseburger is, 400 calories. That's almost like a meal. So basically, you can't rely on eating fast food for your meals, or you'll just have no diet at all. It won't be healthy at all. Your calorie intake will be way too high. Your grams of fat intake will be way too high. You'll exceed that. It'll be very unhealthy. You will probably have heart diseases later in life if you eat too much. So, stick to maybe 1 or 2 times a week, and that won't hurt you too bad.